chance to work in music, do music for most of my life, and I've had a very fun time doing it. How many of you listen to CDs? Raise your right hand. Listen to, say, iPods, raise your left hand. Listen to music in movies or television, raise your other hand. No one? CDs? iPods? Hands down. Music is everywhere. I mean, you can't get away from it. There you are, driving down the road in your parents' car. You listen to the radio, what do you hear? You go down to the mall, you walk around. What do you hear? Even after a wonderful day of educating your minds, you go home, you sit in front of the TV and what do you hear? It's everywhere. But who makes this music? People make this music, and where do you find people? All around the... That's true. Do they have music in Russia? Do they have music in South America? Do they have music in China? Do they have music in South America? Maybe who knows. But the very cool thing about America is most everyone who lives here now came from somewhere else. And what they did, they brought their customs, their traditions, and their music. So when you pop in a CD or listen to something you download from iTunes, what you're hearing is music that's been shared and brought from somewhere else to create the music we hear today. So we are wanting to do the roots of American music. Where did this music come from that we listen to? And in order to do that, we're going to go on an adventure. We're going to go on a virtual adventure. Rather than syncopation when you open your eyes, ¿Dónde estamos, amigos? Where are we? Where? Yes, Mexico. Now in Mexico, Central America and South America, they play Latin music, which has a lot of rhythm to it. Syncopated rhythms make you want to dance. I am a very good dancer. Oh yeah. Perfect. Then when you put them all together, it sounds like this. On the sides, trying to stick down. She said, a bell, so I got themselves a cowbell, got themselves a motorless stick, and all that. Basically, there's metal beads and ridges on here, so when you turn it, a very special wood called teak, which makes it nice and resonant. So of course, I need you to help me with this. Say, bamba, bamba, help me out. Bamba, bamba, I can't hear you. Bamba, bamba. Nice. Musicians, remember when you play Latin music, you don't just play Latin music, you play Latin out of Latin America. The Celtic harp, that's but a wee muddle. But a genuine Celtic harp is maybe only twice as large, which allowed people to carry it from town to town, spin their yarns and sing their songs, which allows you to play both sides. Sounds like this. Stand up, get that hand high up over your head. And bounce, 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 bounce. Oh yeah, get up here. Country and Western bluegrass was born in America, a very American-made style music. Where do you think we might be? Where? It's made out of ceramic metal, gets its name from the sound it makes. The center is the dun. Outside is the beck. You have a dun, beck, kampala. Now kampala means talking drum, and they call it a talking drum because it carries the string, it raises the pitch, and as you relax the strings, it lowers the pitch. This is Africa. Africa has so many oceans around it that they have a lot of seashells on the shorelines. So the people go out and they collect these things. So you put them together, you have a hand. Can you say a hoge? A hoge. Okay. In Africa, they pass down customs, traditions, and music with what's called call and response. Early in the history of America, there were some people who believed you could steal other people, take them to your own country, and turn them into slaves. And this is how many early Africans came to America. They were stolen. And both. Now the blues became the basis for a lot of things, not only the blues, but R&B, soul, rap, pop, rockabilly, even the rap you hear today has its roots in the blues. It's probably one of the most... I'm sorry, what? Did you know that Utah jazz actually started out as being the New Orleans jazz? Because that's when jazz began. It's called the soprano saxophone. This is the baby of the saxophone family. And I know you're used to seeing them curve and whatnot. But the shorter the instrument is, the higher the pitch. And as the instrument gets longer, they have to start curving it and twisting it, because if not, you'd end up with horns and saxophones that were really long. You've probably seen the trumpet coils around. The trombone, they make it longer and shorter by that slide. And the tuba, man, you had to hold that baby standing out, all stretched out, that'd be tough. So they started out playing what they were feeling. So they went down the street, sounded something like this. Dixieland Jazz, which features this guy right here called a what? Banjo! Yes, the banjo was created right here in America. It's one of the few instruments made in America. You guys follow me if you don't let the streets and go! Where do you think we might be? I'm sorry, where? Yes, because down on Jamaica, they were creating a new style of music called reggae. Probably the king of reggae is Bob Marley, who had the belief and the philosophy that this is one world, one planet, one people. And it is time for all of us to start taking care of each other. Because it is no longer you against him or him against her. So we need some reggae music for our beach party and our feeling the fun. We also need some beach balls. Realizing that whatever you imagine in your life is possible. If you will do what it takes to get there, and believe in yourself, and most of all, stay in school. Because educating your mind will be the greatest tool you will ever have to achieving your dreams, achieving your goals. Stay in school. Stay away from drugs. Stay away from educate your mind. And as you think about what it is you imagine you want to accomplish in your life, I'd like you to listen to the chorus as I sing it here. whatever you imagine.